Ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Ah, yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. How are we doing? I know you're probably not going to get this message because my understanding now is that you're retired. Congratulations on your retirement. I got an email bounce back on the 26th of June, 6 days ago, saying that I'm not my normal working days are Monday to Wednesday. I'm out of the office until the Monday, the 30th of June 2025, with very limited access to my emails, and that was following my ongoing emails to you on a regular daily basis, asking you under what legal basis you're detaining my brother under. So I got that 6 days ago, and then obviously Monday was the 30th, and then this morning I've received another bounce back from yourself. This morning I sent you an email, and it says here, I have now retired from Bradford City Council. Please redirect your emails to Nahida Hussain at bradford.gov.uk. So, Mr. Kenna, you've retired. Well, congratulations. I had to verify this, gone to your LinkedIn profile, which clearly states that yes, you have retired. You handed in your notice 3 months ago. You will forgive me, I don't follow your LinkedIn messages on a daily basis. So I didn't know that this is the case. But that is the case. You have now retired from Bradford Council, and I believe it was my case that brought you back to Bradford Council. I believe that is the case in my mother's case in 2019. Your predecessor, I can't remember her name, she was on my mother's case and she withdrew, and you came back from retirement or from another district, particularly to Bradford, regarding my mother's case. I think that's right. That's the reason that you were brought back to Bradford after you had gone to other places or had retired, and it was particularly regarded. So I think it's only fitting that leave you a farewell message, because it's through your involvement, Mr. Graeme Kenna, Senior Solicitor for Bradford Council, that my mother was murdered. And you were involved in that fully when the local authority were looking to further incarcerate me under charges of contempt of court when I recorded the house, when your solicitors were lying, and you were asked to go to London to have me convicted. If you remember, you have been fully involved in my mother's case, and you are fully an accessory and complicit in my mother's murder of January 2022. You were involved in the case when the matter was brought first to the courts, I believe in 2019 or 2020. By 2020, you were most definitely involved in my mother's court of protection case, which resulted in her kidnap, torture and murder. That's you, Mr. Kenna, isn't it? This is the highlight of your career, working in the law as a solicitor. You helped murder my mother and then helped have my brother kidnapped. Now, I have been leaving you regular messages since the start of October, or I believe the 10th of October, regular daily messages, all being ignored and sidelined, and now that you've retired. So you enjoy your retirement that has been brought to you through the blood and suffering of my family, particularly my mother, my older brother, and my father, and now my brother Talib. We suffer so you, the white man, can enjoy your holidays and retirement and work part-time at full pay, and enjoy a golden handshake at the end of your services to what the community that you've utilized to torture and murder my family members. Mr. Graeme Kenna, I think this is going to be the last message, because I got sick of leaving daily messages to you, all to be ignored. I've left you numerous messages since my brother's abduction. It's now been 694 days that my brother's been kidnapped unlawfully. You fully understand the law regarding deprivation of liberty. And because I've done my deep dive research into you, and you've been a speaker, highlighting the new legislation that's not now on hold, which are the liberty protection safeguards, which has not been implemented. So you yourself are fully in understanding the laws regarding deprivation of liberty or safeguards, dolls, which my brother has effectively been sidestepped and incarcerated unlawfully. So obviously you can understand, Mr. Kenna, I'm agreeing grieved at the fact that you can change hands and have a golden handshake and be cared for in your old age, while my brother is being tortured and murdered and suffering, and I'm suffering, and I declared deprivation of liberties and laws that you purport to be working under. Completely unacceptable behaviour by you, the local authority, Bradford Council, and all your senior executives and solicitors and officers at the council that are racketeering and torturing people and plundering and profiteering and violating the very laws that you're supposed to be and purportedly working under. Mr. Kenna, it's been not a pleasure at all. It's been the worst time of my life, having to deal with lying, cheating criminals such as yourselves at the council that have tortured and murdered my vulnerable elderly mother after having previously tortured and murdered my older brother Nazim. Now have kidnapped my brother after having falsely convicted me of defrauding my own loved ones, while you should look to financially make a gain for yourself. These are all lies and deceptions perpetrated by you, Mr. Kenna, and your council, and the people that are getting away with it all, and you've all got away with it, and I've got dead bodies and dead people to deal with. You are no different from the IDF, Israel Defense League, and the Palestinians that are being tortured and murdered. What is the difference? There is no difference, is there? You are people that are white people that are torturing coloured people, and this is happening in Bradford, whether it's happening in Bradford and whether it's happening in Israel and Palestine. It's the same thing, except that you're doing it under the cloak of legality and lawfulness. In my circumstances, you've tortured and murdered my family members. You've made me homeless, taken away all our property and possessions, and now you're targeting me once again through the courts and getting the Crown Prosecution Service to prostitute out their services, just as you're getting the judges and the courts and the judiciary to prostitute out their services. Also, you can maintain this badly put together facade and narrative that you're a local authority, city of culture, benevolent and benign. What poppycock, what absolute rubbish. You are lying, cheating scoundrels that are torturing my brother, torturing me, torturing my family, so you can plunder and profiteer to make money. And you know what the irony is? You're still penniless. You're still acting like imbecilic paupers.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To continue recording your message, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Okay, Mr. Kenna, it seems that time is once again getting the better of me, and this is the last message I'll be sending you. I hope everybody rots in hell for what you've done to my family, what you're doing to my brother. I don't wish you a happy retirement. I wish you the worst of times. I wish you suffered in your old age, just like you have forced my family to suffer and endure this. This has completely distressed me out, the engaging with you and leaving messages, humiliating and degrading myself in this manner. So you can all, have your emblem of civility while we torture and murder my family members. This is completely unacceptable, Mr. Kenna, but only time will tell. And I'm a man of God, and I put my faith in God and karma. You will and the Lord's divine retribution for all the evil actions that you people have been doing. You included, Mr. Kenna.
Reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message sent. Goodbye.
And that's the story of Mr. Kenna. I left him numerous messages, all ignored. This is a solicitor. This is the council. This is how the councils operate. They're interchangeable, you see. People move on. They get replaced. But my suffering never stops. My family's suffering never stops. Being targeted and victimized them never stops. They're immortal as a corporation, can be replaced, while our life is precious and sacrosanct and protected by the divine, which they are abusing. And our time's running out on this world because we're mortals. The corporation council is immortal. All it cares about is making profit, money and gain, and profiteering from pain and making money from misery. And this is it. So this is Mr. Kenna, all right, who's going to retire on his jollies with a golden handshake in the sunshine while me and my brother are being tortured to death, targeted and victimized, so everybody can maintain this emblem of civility.